from the upcoming. So lovely to speak to you. So tell us, what first drew you to being involved with the film? It's quite sort of genre bending, amazing cast, amazing director. What drew you in?
I think Edgar, first of all. I've always loved his films. And I think the script, I mean, it was just like so dynamic and fast and exciting. And he's got all these amazing references to music and cinema. And, you know, when you're reading it, it sort of comes to life as you're reading it. And yeah, it was just brilliant. And I just immediately was like, please, can I be involved in this? And luckily I was.
And in some ways it's like a love letter to London, and it's sort of glamorised, but then it's also delving into the underbelly of it. So, you know, what was it like filming in London, and what do you think it has to say about the city?
Well, I think I saw a different side to London than I've ever seen. I mean, I absolutely love London. It's my favourite city in the world. And it was interesting filming in Soho at 5 a.m. You see a darker side to it, but it was kind of exciting, and it lent itself to the atmosphere on set and what we were doing, yeah.
And what an incredible cast, and, you know, what an incredible female, lineup and characters. You know, working with Anya Taylor-Joy, Thomasin, what was that like? And is it like a sign in the times? You've got so many amazing actresses leading films right now.
Yeah, no, definitely. And it's sort of aspirational, looking at, you know, what young women aspire to, and looking at how far they'll go for success. So it's it's definitely an exciting story to be a part of as a woman. And yeah, I just hope that cinema continues on the, you know, in this way, and there's more amazing parts for women and people of colour, and it has to be a diverse industry, and I hope that we're getting closer to achieving that. Yeah.
And now it's going to sound like not a very feminist question, but what was it like doing all the dress up and getting involved and playing in character?
Oh, it was a big part actually, because it's also based at, you know, a college of fashion in London, fashion school. So it felt like quite an important part to this person's identity, especially someone like Jocasta, who's quite a superficial, trying to reinvent herself. So the costume was very important. And every day when I put on the costume, I felt like Jocasta. So yeah, it was just like an all-round wonderful experience.
And what do you hope people will take away from the film?
I hope they're entertained. I mean, I hope that they like really enjoy it, and it moves, and it's dynamic, and I think it is. And I just hope people go and watch it in the cinema and love it.
And what an experience to be here today in person after the COVID and all the rest, and for people to be watching in the cinema.
Exactly. And that's why, you know, it held off coming out for so long, was because Edgar, you know, wants people to see it at the cinema. And I'm the same. I love going to the cinema. It's basically my favourite place in the world. And some films are just made to be seen, not on TV, but at the cinema, sitting in a seat, you know, looking at a big screen. So it's just so exciting that we made it, and we're here, and it's coming out. Yeah.
Can you quickly tell us what you might be working on next?
I'm currently working on The Midget Cuckoos with David Farr, who did The Night Manager, and I'm starring opposite Keeley Hawes. I play Jocasta Thompson in Edgar Wright's Last Night in Soho, and Jocasta is sort of the main antagonist to Eloise, played by Thomasin McKenzie, who's coming to fashion school in London from Cornwall, and my character kind of gets in the way and makes her life a little bit difficult. And I think what drew me to this script was, first of all, the person that was making it, Kirsty Cranes and Edgar Wright, who are developing the story and making the script. They were just people that I'd always wanted to work with, especially Edgar. And I think I remember the first time I read it, it just like came to life in a way that not many things do, in a really like visceral way. And he's got this amazing sort of knowledge of music and cinema, and all these amazing references that you can delve into as you're reading it. So, I mean, immediately it was something that I wanted to do. I think I would say like dynamic. There's like a certain energy to his filmmaking and his films, and working with him as well, and a self-assuredness and a style. I mean, it was just a dream come true working with everyone, especially Thomasin McKenzie, who plays Eloise. She's just an amazing actress, and yeah, an amazing scene partner, and she really like carries this story. And Matt and Anya, and yeah, Michael was an absolute dream. We had such a laugh. So I think everyone, it was just an amazing film to be a part of. It's fast and quick and moves around and it's dynamic. And I think it's just something that's so exciting and that people should see and should go and watch at the cinema. Amazing, like crazy, and just a really nice way to celebrate the film. We were in London, which is where this film was born and made. And yeah, it's just so nice to be around people and be at the cinema. So yeah, I'm so happy.